Hello, this is my very first YouTube video. I assume the next ones will be much better, but this is just to show you the last mission of the programmer campaign on Nimbatus. So I'm going to show you the drone first, the one that I made. This part is what's going to be hovering over the container. I always use the same part, but this one was modified specifically for the last mission. In fact, I'm going to show you the original drone. This is what I use the whole game, with two printers, with two drills that would be at different altitudes that I would adjust for each mission, and when they get destroyed they get printed again. So if we go back to the specific ones, so it's the same thing that's modified. I added all the logic gates for the retrieval drone, so this way if there's a problem, some damage taken, this is protected. So you can see this one is used to fly around the or inside the container to make sure the doors stay open at all time. And you see all these strings are rigged with explosive. I'm going to show you later why, but the goal is that they don't block anything. They all get self-destruct. This guy's going to go left and destroy the left shield. This one's going to go top right, destroy the cannon and trim the top. I'm going to show you that. And this one's going to make a hole in the floor so that this muzzle can go all the way to the middle to retrieve the device. So with this setup, it takes about 5 minutes to accomplish the mission if it works. So you're going to see all the strings that holding each of the drones are rigged with explosives to make sure that they don't block the entrance. And you can see on the right the drill, which is going to destroy the cannon and trim the top of this rock, which is key because the device sometimes gets caught on these rocks and it fails the mission. 100% of the time the other drill is able to destroy the mines, which creates a hole for this drone to walk all the way to the center. There's a detector for gravity, and it's always going to be lined up with gravity, and it's programmed once it's going to be detecting the device and start pulling it with magnets. As soon as the magnets are activated, it's going to turn around. So here sometimes it gets caught, it doesn't. You see on the bottom left with the drill is sticking out a bit, so this could be improved, but if it gets stuck, I just restart the mission. This part is pretty straightforward. It just destroys everything and never have any problem reaching the middle from this point. So all it is, you have a bunch of sensors that make sure that there's enough thrust when it detects terrain. So this part is not very difficult. So while this is happening, the left drill is destroying the other shield. So all the shields are destroyed, and that never fails either. So far the only thing that fails is sometimes it gets caught when it falls down. Now I'm going to show you where it can fail other places. But I'm sure if I were to improve this, it wouldn't fail anymore. Well, what's the point? Because I made it. Never had a problem here of getting anything destroyed. At the beginning I had a few issues. I added a little bit of plating, but otherwise there's no problem. So here the last shield is down and it's going to slowly walk. Here I had a bunch of problems many times with the device going on the top of my drone, and I wouldn't be able to do anything. So I made certain adjustments to make sure this doesn't happen with drills. So when this gets destroyed, all the mines explode. And lately I never had any problem that I just mentioned. It's gonna go on the left, fall every time pretty much. And as soon as it's gonna be detecting with the long, here you see, so the magnet starts, it's turning around. So there's a bunch of logic gates that tells it to go left instead of going right, and now it's gonna just turn around and walk all the way back to a certain altitude. So I have an altitude meter that will tell it to start flying up. So here the devs were very clever to make a hole. When all the mines explode, it's going to be a hole here. So you have to be able to jump over that hole. The good news is if I fail here, the drone will turn around and try to pick up the device again, so I'll be fine. But in this case, you see I get stuck a bit, but I'm going just to somehow continue. So I'm almost guaranteed to succeed from this point. Here I reach my altitude, it's gonna go up. So those rocket launchers with the magnet, all the rockets go to the magnet, but no big deal. And we're going left. Almost gets caught in, but we're good. And here I had so many problems with the magnet, I didn't know how to shut it down or whatever. So what that rig did with explosives. So as soon as it's gonna detect the container, it's gonna explode. And it's gonna fall in the container. Like this. There you go. Mission accomplished. That's one way to do it. I'm sure there's much better ways to do it, but this works. So again, this was my very first YouTube video. I hope it was informative. Please let me know in the comments. I may or may not make future videos. I wish you good luck with the game, and take care everybody.